Just going to wait about a minute here and we will begin. Yankee. About 30 seconds, we will begin. That banging in the background you hear is training. Always training. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Good evening, DBW Universe, and thank you very much for giving me a few minutes of your time here to go over our next big event, which is DBW Danger Zone, which comes to you on September 30th. And it's going to be absolutely insane. September 30th here in beautiful Shippensburg, Pennsylvania, here in the DBW Arena. Which is quickly becoming a hot spot in the backyard world. And this DBW Danger Zone match card is proving it once again with some of the amazing talent, not only that we of course have here in the DBW, but that we have coming in and that we have adding to the roster. So what I want to do is I want to go over the current match card listing that we have for Danger Zone. Now this is the current match card. It is, with how, the response that we've heard and the interest that we've heard from, other wrestlers across the East Coast and everywhere. We like to bring in talent to show our audience that's live and that's over YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, the talent that is around the world here for Backyard Wrestling, because Backyard Wrestling, I assure you, is in its prime here in 2017. So the matches that I'm going to announce, these are confirmed for what I have. These are in no particular order of how it's going to be shown on the event itself. But I do want to list some of the matches that you're going to see at DBW Danger Zone. So the first match that I want to go over is a rematch from Judgment Day, which happened on August 5th, which the video of that should be up soon. And I cannot take anything away from DBW Judgment Day. It was absolutely insane. It was the biggest event we've ever had in DBW, the most wrestlers we've ever had. It was absolutely crazy. But this first match is a rematch from Judgment Day, and it will happen again here, much to the request of our DBW universe. It will be Casey James going one-on-one in his rematch with Ricky Colon, and that match is going to be a tables match, because you see, the whole theme of Danger Zone is every match has a stipulation. That is the theme of this event. So you will not see a regular match here in DBW for Danger Zone. Every match is going to have a little twist to it, which just makes it that much more significant. But this will be a tables match between Casey James and Ricky Colon. First person to put their opponent through a table wins the match. So that's going to be a fantastic match. Those two did a phenomenal job at Judgment Day. I cannot stress that enough. Now, the next match I want to go over is a tag team championship match. And the current champions, the Outcasts, Devin James and Zach Webb, will be going against the Natural Born Killers, the NBK. And it will be Will the One Powers and Cyclone teaming up from the NBK to take on the Outcasts for the DBW Tag Team Championships. And I assure you that with how many factions and how many teams we have right now in DBW. Our tag team division is going to be the top tag team division in all of backyard wrestling, if it's not already. There are very few companies that really push the tag team division, and understandably so. It's hard to get dedicated members in the backyard world, but when you got them, you got them. And we in DBW here seem to tag teams just flock to us and want those prestigious DBW tag team championships. So, next match I want to go over. So we have Casey James and Ricky Colon in a tables match. We have the Outcasts and the Natural Born Killers. And that stipulation for that match for the tag team championships is going to be an elimination style match. So basically, if you get pinned, you're eliminated. And then the team will win when all members of the team, their opponent's team, is eliminated. And the Outcasts will either retain their tag team championships, or the MBK will become the new tag team champions. So that should be a fantastic match. Those teams have been going at it here for a while, and it is time for that rivalry to come to a head here at DBW Danger Zone September 30th here in beautiful Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. The next match I want to go over is for the Anarchy Championship. And for those of you that do not know what our Anarchy Championship is, it is a original championship here to the DBW. And the Anarchy Championship is basically never defended in a one-on-one match. The Anarchy title is truly a one versus all title. It's either a triple threat, fatal four-way, or more. It is the hardest title to defend in DBW because you're always worried and having to worry about multiple opponents in every single title defense that you have. And our new Anarchy champion, Damon Scar, will be defending his newly won at Judgment Day Anarchy Championship against Zach the Hellhound Romig, who is a member of the New Brotherhood with myself, Mr. Judgment, and Paradox. And they will be going against the Blaze. So triple threat match, Blaze, fan favorite, ultimate underdog. I heard he has a special surprise in store for everyone for Danger Zone. So he's cooking up something. So it should be interesting to see what he's going to bring to the table. But again, so for the Anarchy Championship, you have Damon Scar defending his championship in a triple threat match against the Blaze and Zach the Hellhound Romig, and that match is a Falls Count Anywhere match. It's going to be insane, absolutely insane. Next match I want to go over is Adam the Backyard Nightmare Anderson, who is the new #1 contender champion, which in DBW world, DBW Universe, the #1 contender championship basically takes the place of WWE's Money in the Bank, except it's an actual title, and you have 6 months to use it. So the current champion, which is Adam the Backyard Nightmare Anderson, has until Total Domination of next year to cash in his title for an opportunity at the DBW World Championship anytime he wants. But he is the current #1 contender champion, but he will be facing a newcomer here to DBW who has been very impressive since joining the backyard scene. He will be going one-on-one with JJ Genovese in a Chutes and Ladders match. And what that match is, basically, both competitors have to be on the ladder, and the only way you can win is the first person to throw your opponent off the top of the ladder. That is the only way to win the match, so that should be insane. I mean, these two guys are already great competitors, and then you add a ladder to the match. Ooh, good Lord. It's going to be insane. All right, the next match that we have that I want to announce is quite a big match. It is the debut of the Murder Club officially here in the DBW, and we will have some of the founding members of the Murder Club, which is a multi-promotional organization that has members all the way up and down the East Coast. We will have Yankee the Difference Maker and Rick Rios teaming up. They are on a warpath across the backyard world, and basically they have their sights set now in DBW here, and I think that they see what potential DBW has, and the competition here in DBW is top notch, and I'll put that against anybody, especially our tag team division right now. But they will be teaming up to go one-on-one against Gas Chamber and Striker, who both this year have progressed so much beyond belief. They have really put on matches that have stole the show. It's two aggressive personalities, kind of unhinged personalities, teaming up, so they should make a hell of a team to go against Murder Club members Yankee and Rick Rios. It should be a crazy match, and it's going to be a tornado tag style match and Falls Count Anywhere on top of that. Oh God, there's going to be too many suicide dives to count. I can just see it already. So that match is going to be insane. Then the next match that I want to announce is a career versus soul match. And it will be Victor Van Pelt finally going one-on-one with Mr. Judgment. We've had a rivalry for over a year, an on and off rivalry, and have never, over the year that we have been going back and forth verbally, we have never fought one-on-one. But now it's time to put up or shut up. My career versus his soul. That's how confident I am I'm going to whip his ass at Danger Zone. Moving on from that. The next one that I want to announce. This just came across our corporate office desk today. This is going to be a pretty big match here. Not that all the other matches aren't absolutely insane. But we have a wrestler who is returning here to DBW to compete once again. And we haven't seen this wrestler since Total Domination, which was our first event of the 2017 season. It will be CJE Cameron Jackson going one-on-one against VTW's Kevin Shaw, who will be debuting here in DBW for the first time, representing one of the biggest feds in backyard wrestling, VTW, which we greatly look forward to working with here in the future, starting with Danger Zone. So Cameron Jackson, no stranger to the DBW crowd here, did amazing in his first match in DBW against Navon McDonald, the King of the Mountain. They had a show stealer match, Total Domination, and he's going against Kevin Shaw, who just had a huge match at the Best in the Yard show, which is VTW's biggest show, multi-promotional show. If you guys haven't checked that out, please go and check that out on YouTube, VTW Best in the Yard. So it will be Cameron Jackson versus Kevin Shaw, and the stipulation for that match as of right now will be a no disqualification match. That is what we have confirmed as of right now. So there are 7 matches right now for Danger Zone. And I'm going to tell you right now, we are not done. We are not even close to being done. So this is quickly becoming a very big event for the backyard wrestling world. And we are proud and thankful that we here at DBW can showcase this amazing talent here at the DBW Arena and our DBW ring. So there's still more matches to come. We still have the world champion Cyrus, the DBW world champion. He will be having a match, and we are just waiting. It could be a pretty big match if his opponent signs on the dotted line, so to speak. But just stay tuned for that announcement. Plus, we have a few more matches in store yet to be announced. So we're looking at probably around a 10-match card event. It's going to be absolutely insane. So, if you have not seen DBW before, what's wrong with you? If you're a fan of wrestling and just love to enjoy true wrestling skill, ability, and love to be entertained, you need to check out DBW here, because it's only going to get bigger and it's only going to get better. So again, DBW Danger Zone, September 30th here in beautiful Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. If you would like to be part of our live audience, which we do an amazing job putting videos up on YouTube, and they get fantastic amount of views, and everything's great. But if you can experience us live, that's the way to go. That is the way to go. But if you are interested in that, just hit up my Facebook or Twitter page. Just go to just search out Mr. Judgment. There's not too many Mr. Judgments. There's just one Mr. Judgment. So just message me if you'd like more details for that. But thank you very much for tuning in. Yes, thank you very much. And we look forward to bringing you DBW, Danger Zone. Thank you very much. We are DBW, the dominant force in backyard wrestling.